9?
Yes.
With just print 69 with a...
Try that. If it doesn't work, try that with a $sign.
Where?
At the end of it.
Also, I just want to confirm, Prince is
Prince with a capital P.
69 with a $sign. This
right.
password is incorrect. Try again.
Otherwise,
the password hint is Purple Rain.
That one I don't know what to tell you there. That's something you have to ask Bernie.
Should I try reset password?
I don't know if I recommend that. I would check with Bernie, honestly.
It gave me an error, some kind of weird error.
Bernie only uses a handful of passwords there, so just check with her. She might be able to get you the one that you need, okay? Alright. I do wish I had a little more light, honestly. We're here and we feel the heat. Hey, JT. J to the T. How are you? Alright. Just gonna put a little spirit gum here. So we go ahead and begin our metamorphosis into Porkchop. Hope this works. Hey Draco, how are you? This is going to be a pain in the ass to remove later, but it's going to be worth it. Hello Rob the Bob, how are you? Bear with me if I'm constantly looking over here. That's why I have my mirror, just so I can see what I'm doing. And I got about... Because somebody howling and zombified. I'm not going to be zombified. I'm doing okay. How are you? Could somebody tell me what time it is? Remember, I'm in the East Coast, so I'm on the Eastern time zone. Could somebody tell me what time it is, please? I have been for years. 2:39. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ugh. Don't get that near your mouth if you can help it. That stuff's gross. I'm just glad at least I have the version that comes with the remover. I wanted to start earlier, but I got sidetracked, of course, as usual. So, this is going to be great. The weather isn't exactly the best out there, because that's the one thing you can never anticipate, and that's the weather. So, yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, this isn't exactly a professional grade appliance here. I bought one that was like a creature thing, and oh wow, you're on a 7 streak there. J to the T, let's go. Very good work. Huh. Yeah, alright. Alright, so we got that one. Luckily I had everything pre-painted a little bit, but now we're gonna... should I put on... You know what? I'm gonna put on the angry eyebrows, which... let's take a look here. Nope. Or do I even want the angry eyebrows? Hold on. Yeah, I do want the angry eyebrows, but I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to make a minute modification. Because I don't want the imprint from where the horns used to be. Should have thought of this before. Now that I'm seeing it on my face. Oh, that noise you hear in the background is my son, Benjamin. Everybody say hi. Werewolf, more like you misspelled werewolf, first of all. Second of all, if I were the king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. Alright. I just gotta make sure I don't do this I don't do this on my hair, otherwise that's gonna be very, very not good. Werepig. Werepig. That's somebody that would turn into a pig. That's somebody who would turn into a pig from a human. No. I'm gonna be Wolfchop. That's a pretty catchy name there, Wolfchop. Yo, flood the chat with Wolfchop, if you please, there. Any more of this? Pork chop with hair? Ew. No, wolf chop, not a pork chop with hair. A wolf chop. Silly Billy. You guys are funny. Always have to be contrarian, don't you, fellas? Fair enough. Porkchop. I don't even know where you're going with that, honestly. But that is pretty funny. Gotta make sure I don't get any of that on my phone. I feel a lot better if I had a little more time on my hands to do this, you know, but that's okay. Porkchop. That's the bizarro version of myself there, I'm sure. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's Halloween going so far? If you celebrate it, if you don't, then how's your Friday going so far? You okay down there, buddy? Good? Okay. Perfect. So far, Zombie, my day is okay. Good. Very good. Things are taking a little longer than I would have thought to apply here, but that's fine. Slopping the paint on and everything will be worth it in the end. Depending on how this goes or how long this takes, I might forego the ears, but I'm not sure yet. Though, I'm melting my makeup off already. Well, you got an early start, so there you go. That's why it's melting. gonna make for some fantastic pictures. I wish you could see my son. He looks so cute. Well, in the pictures you'll see later on there. He looks so cute there. He's got a police officer costume on. So. Ew. I think I got a little bit of stuff on my laptop there. Can I put some of that there? Okay. Maybe a little bit here. Doing alright there, pal? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. Here, we're gonna have... Yeah, my son's gonna be a Keystone Cop. He's not gonna be talking. There's gonna be a silent there. Okay, well, I think he's just a little self-conscious about appearing on stream there, which is okay. I respect that. Alright, I'm probably just a little bit under here. Would have been cool if he went as a wolf cop. Yeah, that would have been cool, except that he's too young to know about what that is right now, so, you know. That's what I wish I moved it upwards a little bit, but no, that'd be like doing a facelift, so. Oh, we got a big gap right here. That's not gonna do. We'll have to fix that. Okay, so let's put a little bit of that right here. Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. No question about that. Maybe one year we'll do a father and son costume thing together. You know, he'll be the cool thing, and then I'll be the big, dorky-looking thing that he has to cope with, or that matches his costume there. I could just be the best accessory ever. So let's just get these on here. It should be a little flatter, honestly, because this is supposed to be like couple of big things there, but, you know. Alright. I'm going to debate about whether to do the ears, but let me do the mouth next here. So, this kind of goes on the mouth here, so I can kind of have the teeth. So let's start with, let's see. What part of the mouth does that, what part of the chin does that touch? Right here. That's when the spirit come here. We don't want to scare that many people now. Come on, my friend. Get this into place, and we'll put the appliance on. And by the way, when I say appliance, I'm not talking like a blender or anything. I'm talking about what these pieces are called, technically. I already created like a little seal here with the air, which is kind of cool. But we're not gonna, you know. Of course, some people are gonna look at this and probably think I'm a dog or something. That's not 100% correct. At least it's in the same neighborhood, at least. But, okay. Hey, let me see. Hey, Google. What time is it?
It's 2:50 p.m.
Good. Very good. I think we're doing okay on time here, honestly. Because the fact is, I'm frankly just improvising, honestly. I got the pieces, I got the idea in my head. I'm just trying to make sure it looks good here. Okay, let's make sure we don't have a little flat, little thing in the chin here, you know. Okay. I don't think I want to put any of this on my lips because the stuff tastes pretty gross. We don't want that. Alright, let's put a little bit of this right here. Now we'll get some paint on, and we'll apply some hair. Yeah, I'm actually going to grow hair on my face. Can you believe that? And we're going to have this on video record there. You know, you guys will be witnesses to me finally growing some facial hair. Right there. I didn't anticipate this line here, but alright, let's put a little bit more here. Okay. Right, it's a little bit better. Not perfect, but as far as what I need to do, it's fine. Okay, got the ears here. Luckily the ears seem to be a little bit more, you know, considerate of the face and stuff. Let's see here. Okay, about here. Alright. Alright. Anybody have any plans for today? Anybody have anything that they're doing or whatever? Anything interesting? Saw any interesting costumes today? Anything? What are y'all doing? I'm gonna cut these sideburns. I'll do the same for the other one here. Sitting watching disaster videos and dressed up as a zombie lunatic. Okay, so typical Friday for you then, basically. Huh? Is that it? Put that on the ear. My son is laughing his butt off right now at how ridiculous I look. Somebody has some cool music playing. I'm not sure if it's Halloween music or disco music or what. I have no clue. Huh? Okay. If you want to head downstairs and help Bernie out with some stuff, you can if you want to. I know they're going to need some help.
It's okay.
How do you know? You haven't even checked. Because the thing is, I know they're probably going to want me to help them with stuff, but I'm going to be unoccupied. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Draco. I might as well have this be one solid piece, because I still can't hear out of this thing. At least not perfect. At least not that great, anyway. But it's fine. At least I have a solution. Just gotta get some Flonase, and then that should hopefully help me clear that right up. Otherwise, I have to wait a couple of weeks, and it should just come out naturally. Why is more of it getting on the top than at the bottom? So annoying. Definitely gotta wash my hands later. Actually, hold on. Wait. I knew I was prepared. Didn't mean to rip the whole thing off, but supposed to be for getting rid of makeup and whatever. But I can use this to wipe the icky off my hands and off my neck. So that just rolled down a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll probably have to put a dab. I'm gonna regret this, but I'll put a dab of that right here. Not that kind of dab. Hello? Hello? Werewolf is looking more like Troll Chop right now. You have little imagination, my friend, there. Just trust me. No, you have imagination, I'm sorry. Just watch, you'll see. It'll make sense. Once I apply the stuff and get some fur on, it'll look much more werewolf-like. Or at least close to it, anyway. But I digress. Yeah, but I saw a study that friends that rib on each other are 400 are like up to 400% more likely to be friends for a longer period of time and act like family or something to that effect. So it's like, yep, that's definitely us. I knew you were suspicious. Suspicious. Suspisk. Oh. Follow the leader, follow the leader. Follow the leader. Why are these ear things not staying on that well? Huh. Alright, that'll do. Alright, let's get the other ear. By the way, anybody seeing this ear and thinking this? If you know what this is, congratulations. If you don't know, that's a bummer. Alright, suspicious character. Alright, well, I'll tell my son, since he's dressed as a police officer, to look out for suspicious characters. Myself included. Alright, we're just cutting this. You see, a pig ear for a dog's treat. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Oof! Well, too bad I don't have green makeup. I probably could do a troll with this stuff if I wanted to, but no. We're sticking with the plan here. Like I keep telling Draco, stick to the plan. Oh, I forgot the Paramount Tele. Da, 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 da. Or if it's the older one. Da, 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 da. Yeah, the scary logos there. Yeah, by the way, let me pick y'all brain on something random here. Do you guys believe in the concept of the scary television logos? Like, were you guys ever frightened by any logos on television or on VCR of the companies back in the 80s or even the early 90s? Did any of those logos ever scare you? I mean, because there's many compilations on YouTube of quote-unquote scary logos where some of them have really alarmingly high view counts. Okay, you? Not really? Okay, so you don't adhere to that theory. Okay, cool. Alright, that's fair. I mean, not everybody does. I don't believe it. I think there's some that are just weird, but outright scary? No. There's a couple that if you look hard enough are kind of scary, but they're very obscure. Like there's one for some Russian film company. Okay, AK-44 PBS headsplit logo scared me throughout childhood. Okay. Alright, yeah, that one's a little weird. Okay, that's fine. I was for starting things with the movies and then the music came up. ABT meet on your kids there. Yeah, like some people were terrified by the whatchamacallit. The THX logo. I know that's a popular one, but there's a weird Russian one. You can look it up. I think Out of the Archive talked about it online. It starts off with this like hose that's like going. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner going off, and then there's a bunch of random stuff. There's some sound effects like you're zooming in through a tunnel, and then it cuts to a decapitated, creepy head, and there's some scary music playing with the logo, which is like, what the hell's going on here, man? Damn weirdos. Uh-oh, I forgot to put that on there. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that online somewhere. That's the first time I remember seeing it. But there's a lot of really weird ones. I think what it is somebody put it pretty good, is that it sort of has the musical equivalent of the Uncanny Valley. So that's why it sort of has that unintentional effect of scaring a lot of people. Even though when you look at it with a rational mind, like if I show that stuff to my son, I guarantee you he's not going to be scared of any of them. He's going to look at them and be like, that's weird. Do I what? Do I need that?
Could I use this?
Oh, of course. Sure. You need some space, go right ahead. Yeah, the Arse logo with the eerie sound still turning a master. Okay, another one. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, I'll give you that. Most of them are kind of cute, or just whatever. It's just because they used a lot of people who are younger, and they used all these uncanny sounds that are electronically based or whatever. I think the earliest one is that whatchamacallit. There was a very early one of those duck and cover videos that's sort of like the basis for that. I think it has a turtle drawn on it or whatever. I forget what the name of it is, honestly, but I also saw it out of the archive, so I don't know. All right, so we got the appliances on here. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to apply some paint. So let's see here. What have we got? No, don't apologize. You're fine. It's quite all right. Okay. I hope this is strong enough to do this. You're gonna lurk and get on the fort. Okay. Well, thank you for the lurk, JT. Have fun forting for the last time before it changes over tomorrow. I'll be very interested to see how what they do. At least now I know I'm gonna have plenty of room. I can get rid of the I can get rid of that Call of Duty game and have it not take up all that space in my computer. I mean, on my TV, on my PlayStation. Actually, hold on. Can I use this? Yes, I can. Not going to be perfect, but, you know, for the purposes of this, though, it's fine. Just want to get everything with a nice, good coat of paint here. I'm probably going to paint some lines over some key areas there. Oh, really? Come on. Alright. This isn't as strong as I was hoping it would be, but I think at least for the purposes of this, though, it's fine. Watch your step there. Don't step on the compact disc. Oh, I need to put that back in there. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 3:09 p.m.
Oh crap. Okay. Alright. So where is the, that's the one I need. Does this have a cover on it? There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna move this a little bit so you can see me seeing a little bit better. Oh, that's going to be a big area. It's going to get muted now. I can thank my mother for that one. No, no, leave it, leave it. It's fine, it's fine. No, no, it's okay, it's okay. Wait. No, no, Benjamin, come here. No, Benjamin, it's fine. She can play your music. That's okay.
I told her to turn it down.
Huh. Great. It's okay, Ma. I appreciate you looking out for me there, but, you know, you didn't have to do that for me. Just bear with me if I'm not the most talkative at the moment. Get some on the nose here. A little on the nose, right? But this time we mean that quite literally. See a little more black here.
This one won't work either.
Well, you're trying to find a flash. You're trying to find a flash drive.
I need one that works though. My goodness.
worry, if you don't find one right now, I'll help you find one later. Don't worry.
I found one that works.
Oh, cool. I think we're gonna need one of these. By the time we use one of these. For the rubber bits. Just gotta get a little in here. Gotta get a spot of air in there. Wolf Chop. There you go, you got our first guest there, Wolf Chop. How are you? Hey, Vamp. Hopefully you're doing well this Halloween today. Why is this not cutting? Ew, yuck. Hey, Google. What time is it?
3:19 p.m.
Okay. Okay. I appreciate you coming in to say hello there. Hopefully work's going well for you today. It's not too much longer before you get to go out of work and everything and enjoy yourself today. Got a couple hours left. I feel ya. In about 40 minutes, I'm gonna start to get a whole bunch of kids. Because it's 2 hours, local time 4 to 6. It's 3 something now. 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock for 2 hours, and then we get to trick or treating, and then we get invaded by over 500 kids. Oh, thank you for the sub. J to the T coming in clutch with a sub for Vamp. Appreciate it. Thank you. Much appreciated there. Okay, so. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Which one is darker? Oops. I don't want it. It's hard to say which one's darker. Yeah. That's right, Central Time. Yes. Right. Because I'm not cutting off enough of this stuff here to expose the hole. Where's the hole? Give me the hole! There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be streaming much longer there, but thank you, Vamp. Enjoy the rest of your shift and everything. It's not coming on thick enough, and I don't have time to do the individual hairs. At least people will get the idea of what's going on here, so that's fine. I'll just have to improvise a little more paint. I gotta wash my hands before I put on my nails. Funny kid. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Alright. That's the brown side. Oops. Oh. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Can I do a little bit of red around here, maybe? Let's see. Do I have any more of these? Yes, I do. Got a bunch.
It's 3:30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water. And why don't you go wash your hands?
Really? 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 Now, this thing with the lips is going to be so subtle, no one's going to notice this part here. But it does look better than it did before. Alright, let's see here. Which one is the darkest one here? It's this one. So hold up. Smooth this out a little bit.
Oh my son, what have you turned into?
wash our hands again. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else is going to watch this after this, but, you know, maybe there'll be a few choice clips there that could be acquired from this, honestly. So, okay. There we go. That works okay. Not exactly my best work, obviously, but for the purposes of this, though, it'll be fine. At least you'll get the idea of what's going on here. Alright, now this doesn't have a cover, so we're going to improvise, and we're going to make one. Just going to use the top of this, cover that. Stick that in here. Alright. Alright, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and put our gloves on. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's put the hoodie on here. That's what I'm going to be wearing. Making progress down there?
Yeah, I am.
Cool. Alright. Let's put the hoodie on here. Alright. I'm going to put our gloves on. I guess it kind of fits the black and white hair here. I'm going to have to put on those slippers, so that's going to be the hardest part, actually. Alright. I've got some claws here, which we're going to... Actually, hold on. Benjamin, can you hand me those furry animal slippers over there, please?
Where? Oh, those.
Yes. I'm probably going to need help putting them on here. Here, just drop that one. Okay, which one is which? Okay, that's that one. This is this one. Actually, hold on. Actually, hold up. Let me see if I can get the other one in first. I'm able to jerk this leg up enough to reach it. Yeah, I know. It's very exciting. I know. Actually, hold on. Guess this is that's a good idea here. All right. All right. My shorty stick here. That's what I call these things. Grabbers here. If I had more time, I could have modified this thing to fit over my slipper. Over my sneaker, rather. All right, hold on. I'm going to call it there, okay? Because I gotta move this thing, and it's gonna be a pain here. So I'll catch you in the next one, alright? Laters.